HiRevz Media is sponsored by Born to Ride Motorcycle Magazine. Check out borntoride.com. All right, guys, working on the Fiat again, and ended up taking the grill out here, and these are the lights that we put in, and they look pretty good. I mean, I was pretty happy with them. I had already bought the Mustang lights, which is what these are, and was going to do it last time, and then we ended up doing this instead. But I really do think that I want to go with this look the more that I've looked at them. So, and I've already tried to fit it some as we've boogered it up, but this fits in here pretty good. I mean, it almost fits in all the way like that, but it's a little bit wider when you start to turn it. It gets a little bit too wide. So a little bit's gonna have to be taken out on the trim down here, or trimming rather, on this little lip. And then that'll fit in there. These will snug up tight. And I'm thinking that they'll essentially go like that, and then we'll put the ends on the back, the ends on the back of them, and run the wires down, or maybe inside the other part. But I think that's going to look better. I think it's going to look pretty good, so try that. All right, guys, so started trimming on this a little bit, just using a Dremel tool with a carbide bit on it. So we've opened this up a little bit top and bottom to allow the light to kind of sit in there. Now, this is the left side light for the Mustang, and it's the right side of the car. So when you put it in there, it'll fit. It's super tight, but it's kind of facing these inwards from the car. So we're trying to play around with that and seeing how they look. So I might try the other one in here, see if we can get it to straighten up a little bit more. All right, guys, so we went ahead and opened it on up a little bit more this way, a lot more at the bottom. If you remember, this went pretty much straight across. We took out a good 3/8 of an inch. So this is actually the right-hand side back over here, because it will fit, but neither way you put it, what everybody says to do, switch them. And no matter how you put it, if you put it in here like this, the left-hand side does seem to fit better when you do this. But look, they're not turned straight. They're turned really inward. They look cross-eyed. And I've never noticed that before on other people's cars. I guess now that I'm looking at it closely, I'm noticing on this. But when I put the left-hand side in here and I run it that way, it does seem a bit better about filling the hole. But it's still looking inward. They're still pointing kind of cross-eyed. So what I wanted to do was like, well, let me open up the hole. And if it doesn't work, I realized I could still cover up the hole. If I run it that way, the hole's still covered. But now I can actually run it this way, just like a normal Mustang, because it's opened up. But it just barely fits. If you see, if you go around the edge a little bit, there's the edge. And over here, there's the edge. So it just barely covers that up. But it will work this way, and it's going to look way better like that. All right, guys, check this out. So this is just like a power probe. This is an Autel power scan. I actually got this for Daddy for Christmas, and I'm the first one to use this Christmas present. But it's got some nice LEDs on there, and then it's got the probe in the end, and you can send negative or positive, no matter which one you're wanting to do. And it's pretty cool here. This is the circuit breaker on the side. This thing does a lot more than what we're trying to use it for. But what's cool is we're trying to figure out which one of these lights does which. Well, it tells me it's grounded because the light is a dead short. When I send power to it, there it is. It's turning on the running light. When I put it in the other socket, there we go. Now there's my blinker. Like, I can simulate blinking. But if I screw up and I put it to the ground, clink, so that now it's saying, hey, you hit a dead short, and this is the reset. That's your circuit breaker. So that is pretty cool. It's a really neat tool, and it does a bunch of other things. Right now, we've just got it hooked up to power on the alternator. And then you've got one, if you've got a cigarette lighter plug, you can plug it on there. This one has the extra 20-foot cable as well as the 20-foot cable that comes on it, so you can do some really cool stuff with it. And the switch is replaceable. That's a standard switch. So that's what's kind of nice. That's something Power Probe did also. These switches get worn out, so you just buy that switch at the parts store and just plug it right back in. That's why they put the little divots on the side. But anyways, we'll have links to these in the description, links to the lights if you want to do this. So pretty neat.
AMSOIL makes it easy for you to change your own oil with the ultimate oil change. Our Shop by Vehicle tool takes the guesswork out of picking the right oil and filter for your vehicle. Then choose the best product and packaging option for you from a complete list of product recommendations. And get everything you need to complete the job shipped right to your door with fast, free delivery for the protection you demand and the performance you deserve. Shop by Vehicle at AMSOIL.com.